Canadians are always so nervous. They said, oh, could it happen here? And right now, maybe not, but we just had a government that was doing a lot of things. One before this was doing a lot of things that Trump is now doing. So none of these are certainties anymore. And as for the United States, the pushback is in full swing. You're seeing women's reproductive rights being rolled back at a very swift pace.
I am a woman living in New York. I can wear what I want. I could read and watch whatever I like. I follow my passions.
I'm a guy living in New York City. I view women as equals. To me, a woman is free to act or do however she pleases.
Unfortunately, in some parts of this world, and even in New York City, some women's options are not as vast as mine. Even in the modern world, women have to wear approved outfits, and if not, punishment can be severe.
In Gilead, women must wear government-mandated uniforms. Handmaids wear red gown with white hat. The commander's wife wear blue. The Marthas wear dull green. The Econo wives wear stripes. Widows wear black. No woman can choose what to wear.
I am a woman of New York City. I can go to school if I can afford it or stop if I don't want to. I study a course of my own choosing.
In Gilead, women are indoctrinated into different roles that imprison them within a certain function. The handmaids are all taught within a gym where an escape is almost impossible. Well, unless you're Moira.
I am a woman from New York City. With money and a passport, I can travel to anywhere. In Gilead, women are not allowed to cross borders. Women can only move within certain spaces they are allowed to. Serena in her house and garden, the Marthas in their kitchen, the eco-wives within their poor, pitiful existence, the handmaids within their spartan room or wherever they are told to go. Women of Gilead are contained within the spaces in society where they are allowed to move around.
Women in Gilead generally have no voice. In pre-Gilead times, Serena Joy was once an evangelical and highly influential lady who spoke freely of her radical ideas. Ironically, she then became a prisoner in a world of her own making.
In Gilead, women's voice, like many others, marginalized groups such as poor, the Econo wives, the Marthas, are systemically silenced, ignored, and pushed to the margins. Just recently in America, the Me Too movement brought the issues of women's voice at the forefront. Harvey Weinstein, a powerful Hollywood executive, has finally been reported by women for sexual harassment after years of abuse. Some women came forward, and some victims of similar abusive males might not come out believing they will suffer more if they speak out against practices of mistreatment or harassment at the hands of their male counterparts.
Unlike that women in New York can freely express their views, listening to both male and female voices allow for equal conversation. Open discussion can lead to fair and balanced decisions that benefits everyone, regardless of gender.
In Gilead, the men are the leaders of the church. How about in yours?
In the modern world, it's still a male-dominated leadership religious landscape. Most religions stem from patriarchal traditions, and women have only quite recently begun making headway against that. Still, there have been some notable successes and exceptions, such as Catherine Jefferts Scory, presiding bishop of the Episcopal Church, Antje Jacqueline, Archbishop of the Church of Sweden, Victoria Matthews, Bishop of the Anglican Church of New Zealand, to name a few. Most member churches in the Anglican Communion, the third largest Christian church worldwide, do permit women to be ordained bishop in principle.
Gilead, men and women are held to very strict moral standards. There are very strict disciplinary requirements for women, while the men of power are given leeway and privileges that aren't even available to the similarly privileged woman. In today's world, situations are similar to that of Gilead. We also have double standards. For example, how we judge men and women who are having too many sexual partners. While no one's number should matter, the sexual double standard is alive and well. Men who sleep around are studs, but women who do the same are sluts.
Gilead events that are happening that are similar to the happenings in the world. We have a totalitarian government in North Korea, Iraq, and China.
There are documented cases of forced sterilization and abortion of pregnant women all over the world. It's a growing human rights problem.
The Women's March, inspired by Trump's inauguration, mirrored the flashback scenes of women in the streets protesting and stripping of their rights.
The handmaids are forced into reproductive slavery to bear the children of the elite. In many states such as Alabama, Alaska, Connecticut, and California, paid surrogacy is legal. In New York State, it is not yet. Here's the U.S. commercial surrogacy map. The green means it's legal in that state.
The book mirrors the fears of President Trump's authoritarian tendencies and Vice President Pence's anti-gay and anti-pro-choice labels.
After reading the book, look around you. What else did you see?